Hello everyone, this is Big E, and I'm here again with Star Trek Online. Um, just, this one is actually the first ship that I bought, because I had a real thing for this Nebula class starship. It first technically, in one way, it was kind of a similar design that first started in the TNG episode The Wounded. But it was Redemption where this particular design became a little bit more, I guess you could say that the design was a bit produced better. So, and I've thought of this ship as if this would be my ship at some point. So Celtac is the one when I actually first started out with. And like I said in another video, it is one of my characters that I thought of while watching TNG at Deep Space Nine. So, this particular one isn't exactly as my favorite after I've gotten through a whole lot of others, but I've had to redo Celtac in order to be more on the science level. Once I started really learning Star Trek Online and how the particular builds work, the science builds, the engineering builds, the tactical builds, to be able to use on your proper ship, you can make it much more better for you. And I didn't know this when I first started. These things you would not know. There's a lot of things I probably still don't know. But the more and more I grew, the more and more I found out. So technically this is my second iteration of the ship. But it's only because I felt I had to redo it, although I didn't have to. When it really boiled down to it, I really didn't have to. But I would have had to work on it with my reputations. The reason why I say that is because once you get fully into the reputation, you'll be able to actually change that by claiming a Captain Skills retrain token, and you can actually do that. And so you can pretty much retrain yourself to be able to have different skills. So this would change, so you would have to upgrade that, you would have to change this, you would have to upgrade that. So as you can see here, I've done a lot with my scientific part of it. Now I have done a few little extra things here just to try to get some of my phasers and things like that, but I predominantly have not used as much because of the fact that this one is a science build. I was planning on using him as my primary, but I kind of wanted someone else, and once I found the one I wanted, this is the one. So there's still a whole lot to do for him, but in my viewpoint, I've made him actually pretty good. So let's go ahead and put Celtac and the Atlantis onto its paces. Let's see, let me do something. Let's do Jailbreak. This is one of my more favorite ones. This one's got Martok in it.
They're holding General Kanal of House Kang on one of these prison stations.
Yeah, and somehow
along with
Jahula and I
many
are
of
like
his
friends
loyal
now.
warriors.
Don't know how that
The
happened.
stations are
but-
rigged with sensor jammers, so we'll have to find Kanal and his forces the hard way.
I'll be leading the boarding parties to search for Kanal, starting with Station Alpha.
I'm so glad they
We'll beam
used the
over
voices.
from your ship once you've disabled the station's defenses. Ah, and then things will get interesting. I do not expect the prison guards to give up their prize easily.
One of the things I really do like is they do use a lot of the original actors to do their voices. That's one thing I really enjoyed.
Station Alpha is disabled.
So as you can see, that my phasers aren't very effective. But my science abilities
Boarding
are
party
up through the
transport
roof,
complete.
almost up through the roof.
We are engaging the enemy.
Incoming fleet on sensors. Prepare for combat.
No, really? Is that we all ever do in this game? Oh yeah.
This is Martok. We've completed our search of the station, but Kanal was nowhere to be found. Indeed. We have some new allies. Good. We're ready.
Okay, let's beam the party.
They'll be waiting for us on Station Gamma. Let's not disappoint them.
A leader who thinks of those who serve, as well as the Empire. Warriors follow them proudly.
Station Gamma is disabled.
This is Martok. Resistance is stronger than anticipated. We need reinforcements immediately.
I'm picking up incoming warp signatures. Enemy forces are inbound to our position.
Uh-oh. We're
Here
in
they
trouble.
come. Looks like a Nausicaan mercenary fleet.
Doing beaming party.
station is secure, but Kanal is not here. Possibly.
Oh no.
I found an old friend of ours locked up over here. That annoying Ferengi who sold us out to Jim Puck back on Nimbus 3.
We meet again, Nemesis. After an unfortunate misunderstanding.
You
between
bonehead
myself
Ferengi, I
and
tell ya.
the Klingons, I find sin.
At least it's not Quark.
Time for a proper series of negotiations.
Could have been Brent though.
I'll make it simple for you. But you... We have a deal. Even a prison cell on Kronos is better than that frozen nightmare below. I'd be standing before the blood. One of the prisoners here put a shiv in his back to score points.
Yeah, see, holler out.
Yes, but the word is Chancellor... Emperor Jempok made it clear he was not to die a warrior's death.
It appears the little Capect is telling the truth. Pity. I was looking forward to dangling him by his ears from an airlock until he talked. Very well. I'll bring him along and throw him by the ears into your brain.
You might enjoy that.
Quickly! Kanal has survived one attack. He may not survive another.
Alright, here we go. Big time one.
Enemy vessels in close. These are traitors.
Sorry, bub. This ship is made to last. Alright, so let me see here. What can I do here? There we go. That's gonna help. And so will this.
Station Beta is disabled. Boarding parties, stand by for transfer.
That dreadnought's arrival worked in our favor. The guards were distracted by your glorious battle, and Kanal used the opportunity to stage a riot. By the time we
Giving
got
him
here,
a science
most
vessel.
of the fighting was over. Indeed, Kanal is still in one piece, and we're...
Lady Jaula and Laurel, you honor us, Mother. House Kang, well said. Jempok sending my troops and I to die in prison is cause enough for us to rally to your banner. But...
Kavan, General. You will not have to wait long to heed such a call to glory.
So, as you can see, my ship actually did pretty well based on the sciences. This is actually one of the more harder ones. The newer Klingon sections are a little bit harder than usual. One of the things with my science build is that it really put through the power of the science abilities, especially the beam that you saw. It's called Tachyon Beam. And so that particular beam is actually very strong. And a lot of these other abilities are actually quite strong too. And there's also temporal on this. So like the decay and even the entropic cascade. And then this one was something I had to buy at the exchange. And it was for quite a lot of money, so in the exchange there. But I mean, at least it's not real money, but you know, you get, like right now, this is what I have for this character. This character, when I bought it, it was probably around 15 million energy credits. Things can be pretty darn expensive here, so, but it happens. And then of course we got all kinds of stuff. I can't use, most science vessels are not able to use cannons. This particular vessel cannot. So that is why I put a lot of science to this. So, but that's where all my science abilities really start coming in play. It's really strong science. In order to, instead of having the rest of it, he has a lot of other things. So, so there you have it with him on that. A lot of his extra abilities is similar to what I've shown you already before. So, technically he has a lot of the same stuff as my other character. Just because I do prefer it, I do like it. But the ship itself is different than, of course, my other main ship with Acleus. So there you have it, folks. If there are particular ones you want to see more of or change, you definitely can. Because that way you can kind of sort of see what goes on. Maybe I will. There's also other stuff here. The good thing about the duty stuff is you get stuff out of it. Sometimes you get money, sometimes you get dilithium, which is something you need. There's also this, where you also get stuff, and you also get different extra ships. So that's something for probably another day. But, yeah. Alright, folks. Well, take care, everyone. Have a good rest of your day or week. And, you know, I hope you like my content and my channel. Do appreciate that. Thank you. And take care.